Yo, it worked. Okay. It worked. We're live right now. Okay, hold on, let me pull the chat. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. Bet. I am my one listener. Okay. Well, that's that. My computer is struggling. And it's really hard not to bump that tripod there. And the cube is like almost out of frame. It's so delayed. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna work. It's on. Are we good? Okay, it is good. Okay, I don't know why I had to check that, but okay. Okay. Not the best solve, but not the worst either. That's what we want to see. Still nobody watching, but it's okay. Here, let me change this real quick. Draw scramble, draw scramble, draw scramble. There we go. That's it. Why is this scramble so busted? I think that there are literally, there's 3 free pairs on white alone. Yeah, there's 3 free pairs on white. What the heck? Okay. Dang, that should have been so much better. If I solve it here, can they see it? Not quite. That's a little bit annoying, because that's how I like to solve right here. What if I turn this? You know, I could just like pull this up, and then I can actually see exactly what's going on. I mean, you can still kind of see the solve, just not all that great. I don't really want you seeing all that much of my room, so. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Nobody's watching, but it's okay. Don't know what I just did there. That was definitely not the right CMLL. Dang, that actually looks so cool. I get to watch it delayed on my phone, which I'm using to read chat because... Well, I could do this. And read chat that way. It's probably better. Oh, hey, we have somebody else watching. That's crazy. Welcome. I don't know who you are. Don't have to. Yep. Okay, I can see that, and then, like, oh, this is great. Nope, that's not what I wanted to pull. I wanted to pull this. Ta-da. Okay, we're back. Okay. I don't know how this is going to go. Yeah, that's not how you do first block, for anybody wondering. I mean, you know what? It still turned out relatively not bad. Last 10 pieces was nice, though, because we had a good CMLL and a good 4B skip. Kind of EOLRB, but I was EOLRB because I was intending to do that, yeah. Yeah, okay. Hey, 6 flip and it was still a 1280. Not bad. Not bad. Why did I click that? Why did I click that? That was silly. Why don't they leave me alone? 3 views? No way. Current viewers 1, though. That's a little sad. It's okay. They realize that I'm boring. Which, they're not wrong. And there's no face cam. I don't know. I just kind of want to save a face cam till, like, when I'm... you know, I want it to be, like, kind of a thing. If that makes sense. Oh, I didn't reset the timer. My phone just buzzed. Why would that happen? Oh, well, this could be not half bad. I'm trying to think of how to best do it, though. This is going to be really weird, though. Oh, it's there, bro. Oh, this solve is bad. As I said. Nobody's watching anymore. Everybody watches for 2 minutes and then just stops. That's... You know what? I don't care. Oh. Why do I not remember it? No, I need to remember this. It's very important. There we go. It was important that I remember it, so just ignore that. Okay. That was a good solve. I liked that little 4C skip at the end. Okay, okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh. No, I wanted to exit. Yep, there we go. I still want to hit the solve just because. But I don't remember what I was going to do now. Okay. $11.74. I like that. I like that. I like it. I like it. We're doing good. I think it's time to switch to the main session. Yeah, let's switch over to the main session. And... oh, you know what I really should have done? I'm gonna do this real quick, because nobody's watching anyway, right? Pretty sure nobody's watching anyway. Oh no, we do have a viewer right now. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I gotta real quick promote this on my Discord. That's what I have to do. I kinda wanna just go on my channel. How do you do this? Channel, there we go. I could probably do this on my laptop pretty easily. Why don't we? Oh! Ruffleduck is here! What is up? Oh my goodness. I like that guy a lot. He's cool. Beep boop. I don't know what I'm supposed to react to that, but people are chatting. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Let's switch to that. I'm actually like a pro streamer, for those who don't know. Real quick. Is there like a link I can copy? There's not a link I can copy? I feel like there's. Shoot. I just wanted to share it. That's all I wanted to do. No, cancel. Cancel. Okay, whatever. We're not going to do that then. We're going to have to go here, here, here. Ignore my YouTube feed, bro. It's about to be real weird. My channel. Live. Share. Just gonna copy that. Gonna go here. Yeah, that. Bam. Okay. Now we can actually get back to this. Alright, here we go. We're back. Wait, it's going good. Aaron. I'm not gonna try and pronounce the rest of that name because I'm gonna mess it up. But it's going good. I don't cube very much. I just kind of got back into it in the last like week or so. I went to 2 comps in the spring. That was kind of cool. I got like really fast averages, which I wasn't expecting because I didn't practice for the second one at all leading up to it. And I still did really well, like way better than I expected. So then I did a couple of averages after that comp for the following days just to see whether that was real, and it was. So anyway, I was doing good. Voidrix is here. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is yay. All right. This is gonna be a funny first block. Oh. Ignore that. I feel like I'm holding the cube out of the screen, and I probably am. I'm sorry. I like to solve with it back here. Yes, life stuff, yes. I am going to college in a couple of days. That's one of the reasons I did this. Because, I mean, I'm going to be pretty busy in college. Not really have time to make videos. And I have an idea for a video that I want to do like this week, but it's kind of a lot of effort. Like it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. Could have been a sub 10. That could have been a sub 10. I messed up on the last bit. I think it was 4C recognition. I think that's what it was. Which is kind of funny because that's kind of my deal.
Are you YouTubing?
Yeah. No, it's okay. Give me a second. I want to see if I have in the settings whether I can mute real quick if I want to. If my parents walk in and I need to talk to them or something. Hotkeys. Here it is. I thought I had one for muting. Oh, it's Alt-M. Okay. And Alt-Shift-M to unmute. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't close that. That's kind of my stream, so. Oh, wait, no, that's settings. I don't need to. Okay. How long will this stream be? I don't know. I didn't really have a length. I was figuring like less than an hour, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes. It's already been 23 minutes or so. Well, I didn't start exactly at noon because I had some trouble. Oh my goodness, I have nothing here. Okay, I mean that works actually pretty well, I guess, kind of like that. Wait, what? I don't know what happened there. I'm majoring in engineering. Oh, the what, the when, the where, the how, and the why. That's a lot. Yeah, I'm majoring in engineering. I'm not sure electrical or mechanical yet. As far as where, I don't know whether I will tell you that. Um, Not that I'm a big creator and I really need privacy, but I do like my privacy, if that makes sense. Because that's kind of where I'm going to be living for the next 4 years. It'd be kind of... That'd be kind of... Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. That was good solve, actually. That was pretty good. Okay, huh. Wait. I always forget to reset the timer. The timer is kind of buggy for me. I don't know why, but it sometimes likes to just start on its own. This is actually my brother's timer because my timer does that. As I was just like it'll just like start like registering this little thingy. Like, oh, it's not doing it. I don't know why, but like it'll go green like while I'm not touching it, and it'll like turn green, and it's really weird. Oh, I just forgot where I was in the scramble. Dang. Okay. Oh, what do you know? I undid it. That was pretty nuts. I was looking at it like, I don't think I can undo this. It looks too complicated. And then I just did a first block, and it solved the whole face. And it was like, oh, we're done. Oh, I just saw this comment. I checked the comment while doing my CMLO. That's funny. Yeah, mechanical engineering that's what I've heard a lot of regarding that. My dad's a mechanical engineer, so a lot of my uncles are. And I'm just not sure. I think I can get through the first year before I really have to take any classes that are major specific. Also, is the door open? No, the door's not open. Okay. I don't know why I paused there. Like in the middle of doing that, this one. Or maybe it was this one. But I was like, I got here and then just stopped, and I don't know why. Why am I sweating right now like it's a competition or something? How am I doing, by the way? 13. Okay, shoot. Overall, actually, not that bad. Average of 500 is looking real nice. Yeah, the averages over there are coming up a little bit. Sometimes I'll show statistics, but not right now because they get kind of messy for me. Because sometimes, I think one time I like left it open so it has a really long solve, so like the graph is like really high, and then everything is down here, like all my averages. So it's, anyway. And I haven't like been able to go through and scroll through this whole thing and find it, you know, so just kind of letting it go, I guess. Okay, this is gonna work pretty nice. Aaron Nerig. Oh wait, is it Aaron Neranjan? No, I don't know what it is. It looks like it could be a name in a language I don't know how to say. Oh, this is gonna be quite nice. Yeah. Are you? Is this Cupcake? Is Aaron? Is that Cupcake? I don't know. It potentially could be. Oh, it's German. I'm German partly. Don't know how to speak German at all. It's not really relevant. I'm really American, if we're being entirely honest with ourselves, but yeah, this is actually a pretty good session, minus the fact that it's only a couple of solves. I could put the scrambles in chat if you guys wanted to like go along with me. I always think that's fun. Let me see. Where is the no, daily statistics? There we go. Yeah, I've done 23 solves in the 30 minutes or so. How long have I been on? How long is the stream? I don't know. 27 minutes? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, it's Cupcake. Okay, I know Cupcake. I'm more familiar with Cupcake than Aaron. Because I just assume that anybody who's gonna watch a stream at 12 o'clock is like a child who, you know, isn't a blah, 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 is not an adult. But you're in college. Aaron's in college, so I will take your advice more seriously. I forget whether I don't remember what his major is. I think I might have asked him. I probably did. Okay. Oh, I mean that's probably a DNF, but do we count it? Because like my hands went down and then like back up when I realized I hadn't done the last turn, and then it when my hands came back up, they kind of spun it like into not +2. You know, I usually don't give myself these things anyway, even though I'm on stream. I'm just gonna, yeah. We're just gonna keep solving. That's not it. It's not it. These are not good. Oh, that's okay though. Well, wait, no. It's not gonna go well. I'm better off just doing this. Okay, that actually was quite ergonomic, despite it being a long solution. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the daily first block. I think I forgot that yesterday, too. No, I did it yesterday. I could do it today, though. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Indeed it was. Am I solving out of frame? I feel like I am. And I actually am sad about that, because like, it's quite uncomfortable for me to solve here. I'm just not used to it. I'm used to solving, like, way back and just putting my hand out there to hit the space bar. You know? So... Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, that was loads of fun. Oh, that's a +2, definitely +2. There's no getting out of that. Okay, no, it looks fine. Yeah, the panel cuts off really hard. I kind of want to fix that next time. For the session panel, it kind of, if you look at it, it cuts off like right there, you know? And I mean, that's where it cuts off on my screen too, so there's not much I can do about that, but... Oh gee, I don't know. Anyway. I should probably, yeah, I can fix that if I ever do this again. Or did I just say that I'm not going to do this again? Whoops, I did not mean to say that. I will be doing this very much in the future. I mean, it actually is pretty easy and fun. Like, I just sit here, do some solves. Except I get to talk to myself, which is a little better. Oh shoot, there's a lot of... Okay, thank you. I don't know, all those chat messages just came in like right now, even though they were from like 5 minutes ago. But I think it's just because our Wi-Fi is not that quick, you know? And also, my laptop is old. Like, too old to be useful for an engineering major, but it's my first semester, so hopefully I'll get away with it. Oh, there we go. Voila. Not a DNF. We got good potential on this scramble to do something really cool, like plan my first square. Oh, wait, it's going to be really easy. No, it's not. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Exactly how I predicted it would be. Bam! Sub 10 on stream. Let's go. Let's go. Uh, Mine is from 5 years ago, 5.5 almost. It'll be 5.5 in like, no, it technically is 5.5. I think it was made in like February, even though I got it in March. So mine is 5.5 years old, but I would guess that yours was 6 years old. That's my guess. That is my gander. I like that word, gander. It's a fun word. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you kidding me? Dang, just threw this whole solve out the window. It's okay. That was gonna be amazing until I realized that I had like the wrong edge here for my second block. You know? And then, anyway, yeah, that was... And then I made a couple mistakes afterward, but I mean, we'll blame that on me just not being in a comfortable situation because I'd already messed up. So I was already like panic. I mean, not really panic, but I am not one that is good with words, I'm realizing. The more I kind of talk to myself. It was almost, oh my goodness, I had a floppy inch, had a floppy disk. Dang, that is old. I don't know what year of college you're in, but even in the last like 4 years, you'd be, shoot, that's old. That's an old laptop. That's real old. I could throw the whole CS timer on the screen, but then you wouldn't get to see me solve. I have to figure out a good way to do this. I might change it up next time and like put the whole screen on like this, so it looks like this, but then I would put like my face in the corner, so like somewhere down here or like here or maybe over here. I don't know. I really don't know. Like not my face, but like me solving, so you can see my cube like that, and then put it down there somewhere. I am loving this little change of scene thing. Anyway, I didn't never know how to stream, but it's actually pretty easy. Okay, I gotta actually do a solve now. Okay. That was bad. And I didn't even start the timer. That's okay. We'll just next scramble. Does anybody still use what's that other one, like cube timer, or like it was like CS timer but it looked nicer, but it was less customizable, and like they wanted to charge you as opposed to CS timer, which is just like donation based. I don't remember what it was called anyway, but the cool thing about it was you could have like multiple tools up. So I could have my daily statistics, which tells me like how many solves I've done, as well as the like draw scramble and like time trend and all that stuff. You can't see what I'm doing with my mouse here, but I'm just like pointing at the tool, in the bottom left. It's funny, usually I have like actual background up other than like this. Here, you guys can't see this. I'm gonna just talk about CS timer. Like I usually have like a background instead of this gray, like as an image that I made, like saying like do EOLR, like be color neutral, like just be fast, like a bunch of encouraging things. But in order to like put the timer overlaid over the wait, that's not the right thing. In order to have the timer overlaid like it is in the top, like here. I can't point very well. Where's this? Is it there? Right there, where my pointer finger is pointing. I needed to have like a base color that I could remove from it, so I had to switch it to this color. Which actually, I think, as far as colors that I picked, it works pretty well. It's really close to these buttons up here, and it looks pretty good. But it's just not what I'm used to. So, anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. It's kind of a... Oh, it was CubeDesk. Okay. Yeah, it was... Yeah. Void used that. I remember that he used that. Wait, that's not how you do a first block. Oh, yes. I have a couple of bad habits I need to work on. Mainly, in my opinion, the most important one is CML recognition. So, like, if you just saw that one there, I had this case. Well, the edges were different, but I had this case where it's a pure, and I like sometimes will do it from this angle, but I really should just always do it from this angle, where I do soon and then back soon. I'm actually pretty quick at that. I did not think it was a very quick algorithm when I was learning it, but I've gotten pretty fast at it. One of my favorite algorithms I got fast at is that one, which is the reverse or diagonal pi case one. So it's like a... Anyway, I really should make a CMLL video. I love CMLL. And that's my favorite Z-perm right there. It's pretty fun. You do S, M2, other S move. I don't know which direction it is. U wide, M2, U wide, M2. So overall, it's like 7 moves. And 7 moves in Z-perm just makes sense. Although you can do this one, which is faster, probably, but it's not as fun. I'm just saying random stuff. This is this is so weird. It's anyway. I'm not as big as Rowan. If you know Rowan, four tier. Anyway, he does hypercube stuff, but sorry, I just read chat. So I'm gonna continue what I'm saying, then I'm gonna talk about what I read in chat. Anyway, he does streams like this, and that's kind of where I got the idea. I was like, oh, you know, I could do that. Like, it wouldn't be that hard. And then I set this up at like 10 this morning, and it was pretty fun. I actually really enjoyed, like, you know, finding... I don't know why I'm pointing... You can't see what I'm pointing to my laptop, but like the sessions on the left and putting the thing on the right. That was actually kind of fun. But he's like way bigger than I am. I think he's at 10K. He's at least at 10K at this point, I think. He had a huge video about making the 4-dimensional 3x3 Rubik's Cube. You know, obviously that's going to be a huge video for him. So, anyway, yeah, cool guy. I don't know. Okay, now back to what I was reading in chat, right? Yeah, the thing about like breaking habits like that 4C, I also have kind of bad 4C habit. I haven't switched to DFDB despite that I know it's better. Well, actually, I'm actually not sure it's better now, but I thought it was better at the time I made the video. But BU is actually what I've been using forever, and I'm just used to it. And the other thing is, I think it's potentially easier to recognize out of EOLRB, like when you're skipping. What the? Sorry, my computer just glitched out. Here, I'll give you an example. Let me do the solve real quick, and then we can talk about this BU versus DFDB thing, which is a conversation I started. But I'm gonna finish it. So, oh wait, I didn't reset it. Oh, and one of my least favorite things about my CMLL recognition is that I can only do the soons from one angle. So like, well, that's not really the problematic case. The problematic cases are these, are these ones. So like, it's a diag soon. I recognize it with these 3 stickers from Critical Cubing, but I should recognize it from like these 2 stickers and then this one, or these 2 stickers and this one. I don't even know if you can see which ones I'm pointing to. These 2 and this one, or these 2 and this one. in which case I would not have to AUF here and then AUF back to do the algorithm. Anyway, on to EOLRB arrows. I don't know why. So let's set this up. Yeah, so like that is quite difficult for DFDB. You'd have to like look at these two edges, and you have to know already ahead of time that that's not white, and then you'd figure it out, but it would be difficult. Whereas with BU, I can basically do what I normally do, which is just check this sticker, because BU you recognize while the ULUR edges are up here, so whereas DFDB you recognize when they're down here, so I don't have to change my recognition. So I'm actually thinking about changing my opinion on that and then changing the titles of the videos to indicate that BU is actually the best. Which is funny because that's the one that I made first, so I've kind of went like full circle with like BU, Easy4C, DFDB, and then this one. What? This stupid little heart thing. I need to get it out of the way so I can read chat, because it's blocking me reading, and I don't like that. You know what I could do? I could pull this up, and then, like, what is this? Hold up. Pop out chat, there we go. And then, I can just put the chat right here. No, not like right. Shoot, let's change this window a little bit, and then I can easily get this done. Yes, right there. Look at that. I mean, you can't see it, but I can see it now, so. Now I don't have to have my phone watching the stream and adding a viewer that's not actually there. But it does increase, I think, my viewer watch rate time. I don't know. No, I don't want to start a Q&A or poll. Just leave me alone. Use my engineering knowledge for Rue. I don't know if that's how that works. The heart thing. Oh, what are you calling a heart thing? I don't get. Oh yeah, the heart that's over on the side of the chat that's blocking words. Yeah, it is annoying. Thank you. I appreciate that you even know what I'm talking about, because I don't even know what I'm talking about sometimes. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now it's up on my laptop, and I don't even have to deal with my phone being there, because my phone is like gonna be more delayed, I think, than my laptop. Oh wait, now it's blocking the scramble. Shoot. I'm gonna figure this out eventually. One of these days. Just perfectly adjust this. Bam. Maybe a little bit lower so I can see the whole scramble. There we go. I stopped mid-scramble. Shoot. I don't know if I can use my engineering ness for Rue, but I have been thinking about like Rue advancements. So like, you know how CFOP they'll go and learn ZBLL or whatever, but like with Rue there's not so much of that. I mean, you can do some AUF tricks with CMLLs, and then you can learn EOLRB, but like there's also Pinkie Pie and ZBRU, which I was thinking about making a video about those. The only thing is, I don't think anybody has ever used ZBRU. And I wanted to kind of find people who had used it and then like talk to them about it or whatever. Oh, okay. Problem solving as far as engineering. I mean, I haven't been to college for engineering yet, so. But I have done a lot of brainstorming on the Rue method. I have a whole. Here, I'm gonna grab my folder. This is cubing stuff on it. Most of this work that I do for cubing stuff, I do on paper. So like, well, that's different. That's just an algorithm for what's it called? The octahedron face turning out FTO. Yeah, it's for FTO. But then like, oh yeah, this was a. Oh shoot, that's a script for a video I never made. Anyway, I do a lot of it like writing down stuff. I don't do so much of it online. And like I tried using APB as well, just because like it's the same first step, and I was there like when it got created, and I think it's pretty neat. But I'm just faster with Rue, and I'm not really interested in switching. I don't know why I'm talking about this. You could do ACML. I just don't get how ACML is worth it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I love Ethefra and all, but like I don't really like NMCML or ACML. I don't think they're that good as far as speed solving. Because, like, to put the pairs different, here, let's pull up ACML. Why don't we just, let's talk about this. Ethefra Google Sites. Yep, there we go. So, like, steps, NMLL, no, there we go, wait. Ideas, maybe? I don't know. Root, okay, yeah. There's ATCRM, which I could learn, and is really cool, and would allow me to do, like, 42 recognition, like, CMLL recognition for 42, which is super baller, but also, as I said, I'm struggling enough to, like, change my CMLL recognition as is, because I'm using like the wrong 3 stickers, so I'm using these 3 and I should be using these 3. And so like, yeah, these pairs, where's the set? There's sets. Okay, so flip pair. Like, I would have to learn a whole, I don't know, I mean, maybe it's worth it, but it seems like it's not. Like, it seems like, because how many moves am I really, I don't know, how many moves does it save? I guess that's my question. Which ones save the most moves and come up the most often? And if we can figure those out, then we might be able to do something. What is this? Progression plan. After the final pair is built, it is always advantageous to insert the pair keeping its current orientation and not moving the already built 1x2x2 until the final move of the pair insert. Quality of ACL set. Select first. I don't get it. And the other thing is, like, sometimes it's not going to work because I don't always build the back square and then the front square, you know? Like, I'll do the front and then the back sometimes. So it just, for me, the first 2 blocks I feel like are kind of perfect. Like, they're kind of great, and I can do that by itself. Like, that would be like if that's like in F2L when, so like in CFOP, if you had a last layer, like last slot, last layer method, it would kind of change the way the whole method works. Because you're not always going to have the slot in the front right. So, like, having, like, a thing that you do beyond, like even edge orientation. Most top solvers are like, don't do edge orientation for, let me see if I know this. No, I did it wrong. Never mind. I thought I did COLL. I don't know that one. It's like, it's this case. Except for these 2 are oriented, so it's like that. That's what I think. Oh, I think it was pure, or it was F sexy F prime, and I did the wrong. Anyway, I'm losing all my viewers right now. I already know. Let me wait. Hold on. Still have the chat pulled up. Do I still have that? Let's see. I'll just pull that up. So actually, doing one look LSE I think is actually possible. Wait, is it still on? Wait, what's it on? Hold up. No, you can see my web browser, right? You can see my, unless it's behind. It's not behind. Wait, pull it up to live. Yeah, it's okay. We're good. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. And then NMCMLL I've already decided is not it, because like when you have, here, let me just do an example here. When you have like like a wrong edge, if you have this edge here, so when you have this edge here in your last 6 edges, it makes things really weird, and it makes recognition more difficult because you don't have a yellow or white sticker. Now, when you have this edge here, it's not so bad, but it's kind of hard, as I said, to like do that on purpose because you're already, like when you're building a second block, I just don't, actually, okay, it's probably not that bad because you can just, when you're planning your first block, just like look at where either of these will end up and then pick which one's better for your DR. But even then, it feels weird because then you have a different colored pair here, so it's hard to know, like on these cases, right, when you have the corner up and the edge like this, I would think since this is green and this is blue and I'd be inserting it into the back slot, if it was white, that would be how it is done. But it's not because it's yellow, so it's the wrong. And then when you get to CMLL recognition, you can most of the time, sometimes I'll do that on accident, and then I'll still be able to recognize CMLL just from how I normally do it. So I don't even know if it's worth it to try and learn this. Now this is actually really great for 42 though, because it's really great for 42 because you can recognize the CMLLs for 42, and it's not like a really well, it is a little complicated, but it's not nearly as complicated as the other systems, you know. I keep destroying chat. I can't see it. Oh shoot, you guys can't see what I'm showing you. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Why I need like a little thingy. Okay, I'll switch back over and I'll explain those things. What did we miss exactly? Okay, so I'll switch to this and then. Okay. Gotta pop a pimple. You know how that be. So like when it's the opposite edge, it's actually like it's not too bad when you're doing last 6 edges, because like you can tell when it's oriented or not, and you can do things. But when it's like FR or BR edge, when it's one of these ones, it doesn't have a yellow or white sticker, and you can figure out whether it's oriented or not. But then you sometimes will get confused whether this is, you know, well, you can see the orange there, but if it was blue there, then you might think that it's this edge, this blue-yellow edge, and that's yellow there, but it's not. And so that's why I think that is not very good to do single R-turn blocks. If you do an R2, I think it's okay. I could probably devote a little time to that, but as I said, my CMLL recognition is already, you know, down the drain, so I don't want to mess it up more by doing that. Anyway, but that's why I was thinking, like ZBRU and then Pinkie Pie and then ELRB are all like kind of advancements you can do with Ru, because you can like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do the first 2 blocks like normal, and then it feels like it's still Ru. I know ZBRU is considered its own method, like on the method wiki page, it has its own, you know, method page, but it's really just advanced Ru. Like it's not. Anyway, and the thing is, I think, well, I haven't seen like a super concise or consolidated analysis comparing those 3 together, and I'd like to see how the move counts play out and how the regrips and the ergonomics and the look ahead plays out, because apparently ZBRU doesn't save very many moves, and I wish I knew my own LSC move count. You know, maybe next time I do this, I'll get my smart cube out and make sure it's charged, and we can do some cube beast solves, and then we can see what my LSC move count is. But what was I saying? For ZBRU, right? That's what I was saying? The thing about it is that it's 2 look. So like after you get to last 10 pieces like this, it's 2 looks. You do 1 look to recognize how you're going to solve EO and shoot, I did that wrong. I want to do it like this. And then I can do, I don't know, that or something. Shoot, that didn't work. But you want to do EO DFDB, so that you do that in one look, and then you would do ZBOL, which I don't know. And the thing about that is that nobody's used it before, because not very many people know ZBOL already. And if you know ZBOL, like the number of people that know ZBOL and the number of people that are good at Roux, there's not much overlap, you know? Because people who solve Roux sometimes will do it because there's less algorithms, and like they don't want to learn ZBOL, you know. But EODFDB is actually not that bad. I've talked about this. Maybe I haven't talked about this before. I have not talked about this before. Sorry. But if I real quick switch regular browser. What did I want to pull up? We're gonna go to jeremyg.nl/. We're just gonna go jeremyg.nl. There we go. So this is a website where there's a lot of you can't see the URL, but it's jeremyg.nl, and they made a LSE tool, you know, the LSE trainer. If you looked at any of my ELR videos, I have a link to this in the description of them. But they also did Roux data there. And so if you look at no ELR, you're doing 10 moves for steps 4A plus 4B. Whereas with ELR but not misoriented centers, you're doing 9.26. And with misoriented centers, you save a whole nother move. So that's why you always use misoriented centers. But you can't do misoriented centers for EODFDB. And you have to solve the center. So I know how to solve the center. You have to do... Here, let me just... So full ELR with no misoriented centers is 9.26. So EODFDB is probably going to be like 10 or 11 moves, because sometimes you have to add some moves in. So let's talk about this, because this is fun for me. So you see here how we have a good arrow for EODFDB, because there's a DFDB. Oh, you can't see. Duh. I'm sorry. I'm going to need to fix this real quick. You know, here, we're just going to do this. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. We're just going to switch here real quick. And then you can see my cube. The big thing with Roux, it seems like saving moves counts and goes farther than with CFOP. I mean, it's important for both, but it seems to go further in Roux. Yeah, people in Roux are all about moves. I say that like I'm not all about moves, but I definitely am. And it's a big thing for Roux, because you want to take advantage of the fact that Roux uses less moves. Like, inherently. I think the reason that it uses less moves is because it's a reduction method. So you're reducing the cube to just M and U moves to solve it. So that anyway, I don't know why. Anyway, so back to EODFDB. Now that you can see the cube. We have one here and one here, and then basically we could do this and put them on bottom, but the center's wrong. So what we have to do is we have to take this edge and put it up here. And if we do that, that's 3 moves, right? M prime U2 M. And now that they're both on top and the center's on top, we can do this. Oh, you're kidding. Shoot. And then we have to also worry about this, because now I put it in and they're swapped. So we can't do that either. That is annoying. So that's the thing. EODFDB, you know, we can gen it right now, I think. Anyway, that was going to be part of the video, was I would gen it, and then I would figure out how many moves it is using the batch solver. And then from there we can go to how many moves is ZB Roux really. Because it's supposedly like 45 or something, which is really good, right? I mean, Roux is 48. I mean, I probably do it in like 50, but that's because my first block is not that great, and my second block is usually not that great. And I do AUFs that are wrong for CMLL, and anyway, not going to get into that, but anyway, you're saving another 3 moves, which is like that's a pretty big deal. If you can average below 45, like that's just nuts. And the other thing is you're using ZBLO. So like your TPS is going to be way higher too. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I think ZBRU has potential, at least. But the problem is EODFDB is not as simple as people think it is. Right? Because it's not these numbers here. It's not even well, actually, it's going to be pretty close, because if you just didn't do EO, yeah, if you just did EO and then LR, so basically that move count there is for you to do EO. So like if this was what we had, I'd set up my arrow, and then to do that, well, that wasn't a very good example because they didn't work out, and then put them in the bottom, and then AUF, and then do this. So like the chances are 3 to 1 for them not being lined up. So like here we're gonna have an EOLRB because this is opposite, and then we just go straight up. But 3 out of 4 times it's not gonna have that happen, and so 3 out of 4 times you're gonna need to put them back down. You know, or well, shoot, I'm not doing very well at describing this. Anyway, that's a lot of moves. You know, the 10.4 is a lot of moves. Shoot, I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. All right, I'm gonna get back to solving, cause anyway, and then okay, well, let's just talk about Pinkie Pie real quick too. I say real quick like it's gonna be quick. It's not gonna be quick. We talked about ZBRU for the last like way too long. Pinkie Pie, the neat thing is that but here's the negatives for ZBRU real quick, is that you have to go from second block, which is like R wide or R. Ideally it's R wide, but anyway, it's going to end in an R wide or an R. And then you go to MU to do EODFDB. And then you go to ZBLO, which is going to probably be, you know, R turns. So that's like a regrip to MU and then a regrip back, which is not ideal. And the same thing, it can be said for Pinkie Pie, which, I don't know why. So like for Pinkie Pie right here, you'd put them in the bottom, but you have to do an M2 for that. So like suppose that we had a last pair, and we would probably orient, so, and then they'd be on top, but then we'd have to regrip to do the M2, and then we'd regrip back, do our OLLCP, which I don't know. Well, actually, this is a block, and that's a line, so we could potentially know it. But I don't know if I do. Oh, I do. I'm a legend. Basically, I'm a legend. Oh, but the cool thing is you can do front and back for it. But then at that point, you're going to want to be using DFDB as your 4C recognition. See how this is all interrelated? Isn't that crazy? So now, at this point, if you're using Pinkie Pie, you want to use DFDB because DFDB is better for recognizing BU, or not BU, UF, UB. So like, see how the edges I solved were actually belong here and here. And normally we'd solve the left and right ones. So in order to do our cycle case, it's a little different. So we do like that, and now we have a solve block. And then this is opposite back here. And then it will be solved. But to recognize that, you have to use DFDB, because BU, I mean, you can use BU, but it's just way more difficult. That's crazy. I never thought about that. Pinkie Pie basically forces you to use DFDB. Yeah, DFDB. Recognition. But the thing about that also is that that's 3 looks. Right? So I have, after I put in my pair, I have 1 look to put the edges in the bottom, and then it's another look to do the OLCP, and then it's another look to finish. And the other problem is that OLCPs are allegedly not that good. I don't know if Void is still watching, but he learned some of them and gave up because... Not actually, I don't think he gave up because they were too hard or that they weren't good algorithms, but he gave up because there were a lot of them he didn't want to learn a lot of algs. That's real. Anyway, people who have learned it have been like, the OLCPs are just not good. like the CMOL is great. I love CMOL. It's a great alg set, but like people are like, OLCP, not it, bro. Do not learn that alg set. It's not good. Now ZBLL we already know is a pretty good alg set and saves tons of moves for CFOP solvers. But anyway, yeah, this is actually way longer than an hour. Finally, EOLRB, you're gonna save like what, one, not even one move. You don't even save one. Well, you guys can't see the thing here real quick. You don't even save one move, right? So EOLR with misoriented centers is 8.28. EOLRB is 7.81. Like you see, like you're saving half a move. So while you do get to keep the regular RU stuff, and you have to use BU if you want to be smart, or you can go through the struggle of learning DFDB, and you can do it with DFDB. It's just easier with BU, as I was saying. For two-handed. For one-handed, obviously, BU is not ideal because you can't really see this sticker. Unless you, as I was saying, I've said before, you put your head on the table in order to see it, and it's kind of weird. So, or you like pick up the cube like that. You guys can't see, the camera's here, but I'm here, so it's weird. So yeah, you're saving, what is that? 8.28 minus 7.81. You're saving like half a move. Literally half a move. For EOLRB is like 200 something algorithms. Well, I mean, they're as much of an algorithm as advanced F2L is, but you're saving half a move for an extra like ton of algorithms, because EOLR is only like 50. It's not very many, and most of them are intuitive. And for some of them, you don't even have to do EOLR. Like, you're actually better off for some of them, or not better off, but like equal move count, not doing EOLR. Here, there's I don't know how to pull this up. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, Void, you gave up because you didn't like learning algs. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you don't save any moves with the EOLRB anyway. Well, I mean, you save half a move, but like, is it worth it? Especially if you use DFDB recognition. I think it's really not worth it. But I'm not certain on that. So, because there's a guy I know who uses Array. He's in the server, the Discord server, and he's quite quick. You know, why did I switch to? I switched. What am I doing now? Okay, hold up. Yeah, we're on the web page. Okay. Ray uses he uses, what's it called? ELRB. He learned the whole thing. I'm really proud of him for that, because that's tough, and it saves half a move. Which, I mean, half a move is half a move, but it's just a lot of effort for it, in my opinion. Yeah. Anyway, that's as far as thinking into that video as I've gone. If I did it, I would probably have like a spreadsheet with like different things about it. So like we'd have the move counts for each step, and then I might make a second sheet for like number of looks. So like, well, yeah, then we'd total the move counts, right? And we'd have a row of that, and then we'd have regrips, and then we would have looks. And then based on those three things, depending on how I weight them, we could come out with which one is the best continuation. Yeah. Well, we might even want to use MCC on the algorithms for like ZBLL or whatever to see like about how good they are, because then we can know even better than just move count, than like raw move count, how good a ZBLL, or not how good certain algs are. Well, actually, no, I don't want to do that, because MCC is kind of biased against slice turns. Anyway, it just doesn't understand us rulers and how fast we can turn the M slice. Alright, I think I'm going to do 5 solves, and then we're going to stop the stream. yeah, I'm gonna do 5 solves and stop the stream, so that'll be that. Wait, what do we do here? Oh, I didn't realize I was doing that. And the way I should fix my recognition, I don't even know how I would do that. Like how I would fix my CMLL recognition and switch to the better stickers. I don't know how I would do that. Now, for my for AUFing, I mean I feel like that's my biggest thing right now is my CMLL stuff. I don't know why I'm talking. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Shit, what did he say? What did he say? I don't know what he said. I don't even know. What is he? This man is just rambling. Nobody's even gonna see this anyway. This man is not making any sense, okay? Do not listen to him. Do not watch his videos. Do not watch his streams. I'm doing so bad right now. I'm sorry. It's actually either it's really hot in my house or I'm really nervous for no apparent reason. I mean, actually, there is kind of an apparent reason, which is that I'm streaming, but other than that. How does this keep happening? I've done, wrong centers for my first block, the last 2 solves, or 2 out of the last 3 solves on accident, and I didn't mean to. That's a weird thing to be doing right now. It's like right here. I know exactly what I'm doing for first block. Yeah, that was phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dang. Could have been sub 10. Dang. How's the camera right now? Is it okay? Is it still alive? It's still alive. Don't look at my shirt. Actually, there's nothing really on my shirt, so I don't know what I'm saying. But no, that's 4. We got one more solve, and then this average of 5 is about to be the worst average of 5 of this entire session. Like, it's gonna be bad, okay? Okay. That was so bad, and it was still sub 15. Like, what? Anyway, this is what happened. I think I average, pretty consistently sub 15. Other than this average of 5, which was atrocious. 16.38. That is awful. But it happens. Alright. Adios, guys. See you around.